Welcome to my audio article, Annie Jump Cannon Measuring the Stars. Imagine devoting your entire life to the stars, so much so that you classified them becomes the system astronomers still use today. This is the story of Annie Jump Cannon, a woman who overcame disability, broke barriers, and left her mark on the universe. Annie Jump Cannon was born in Dover, Delaware on December 11, 1863. From an early age, she was captivated by the night sky. Her mother, Mary Jump Cannon, would take her up to the attic from their home, where together they studied the constellations and the stories behind them. It was her mother who first encouraged Annie to pursue science and mathematics, urging her to attend Wellesley College. At Wellesley, Annie studied astronomy and physics under Sarah Frances Whiting, one of the few women physicists of the time. She graduated as valedictorian in 1884. During her studies, scarlet fever left Annie with a profound hearing loss she adopted by learning to read lips, a skill that allowed her to continue her education despite her deafness. After graduation, opportunities for women in science were scarce. Annie spent the next decade teaching, tutoring, and even traveling through Europe, publishing a book of her photographs. But the death of her mother in 1893 sent her searching for a new purpose. She returned to academia, studying advanced astronomy at Radcliffe College. There she gained access to Harvard College Observatory, run by Edward Pickering. In 1896, Pickering hired her to join his group of women assistants, known as computers, who meticulously classified stars using photographic plates. Annie had found her life's work. Cannon's talent was extraordinary. She could classify 3 stars per minute simply by examining their spectra through a magnifying glass. Over her career, she cataloged hundreds of thousands of stars, many of them fainter than the eye can see. She simplified the messy classification system of her colleagues into a clear sequence taught today, OBAFGKM. If you've ever learned this mnemonic, "Oh, be a fine girl, kiss me," that's Annie Jump Cannon's legacy. Our sun, for example, is a G-type star. Her system was officially adopted worldwide in 1922 and remains the standard in modern astronomy today. Annie was also fascinated by variable stars, stars that change brightness over time. She published catalogs containing thousands of stars and even helped found the American Association of Variable Star Observers, an organization that still thrives today. Despite being labeled a computer, Annie became a respected astronomer in her own right. She eventually rose to curator of astronomical photographs at Harvard, and in 1938 was named the William Cronch Bond Professor of Astronomy, the university's first such recognition for her achievements. Over her career, Annie Jump Cannon received honorary degrees, medals, and international recognition. She was the first woman awarded an honorary doctorate from Oxford University and the first to receive the Henry Draper Gold Medal from the National Academy of Sciences. She also championed women's rights, supported suffrage, and opened doors for women in science. Today, her name lives on through the Annie Jump Cannon Award, given annually to outstanding women astronomers early in their careers. Annie Jump Cannon passed away in 1941, still working on her star classifications at age 77. Her colleague, Cecilia Payne-Gaposchkin, wrote, "The world lost a great scientist and great woman. Astronomy lost a distinguished contributor, and countless human beings lost a beloved friend." In 2009, the U.S. Mint honored Cannon with the Delaware Innovation Dollar, forever linking her name to the stars she loved. From a deaf girl peering at constellations with her mother to the astronomer who gave order to the night sky, Annie Jump Cannon's story is one of perseverance, brilliance, and lasting impact. She didn't just measure the stars, she showed the world that women can too shape the future of science. Thank you for listening, and I hope you learned something about this amazing woman.